silly doggy. Run along.
Go! Quick!
Fuck you, Horson! We're under attack!
Come here!
Fuck you! Too slow! We're gonna gut you, you Horson! I'm bleeding! I've been waiting for you! What do you want? Come on, then! Quick! Quick! Gah!
He's as drunk.
I've got good news.
And
I'd put him...
Henry, if not for you, he'd hang me by the balls from the tower.
Well, I'll do what I can.
And I appreciate it. Here's a little something for your trouble. And if you ever want to learn something about horses...
I will. I'd like to...
Excellent.
I've checked... What's...
Nothing, if you...
I'd like...
What?
Maybe...
All right. What?
Here, mutt.
Quiet! Go away!
Huh? Is there something you need?
At your service.
Gather round and listen! I have to warn you about the greatest evil.
Oh, excuse me.
Did you bring anything back with you?
Empty pockets and a whole lot of gossip.
But you know full well they steal and kill and...
Who's that madman?
My respects.
I apologize.
By the way, like you were saying about that book,
My favourite book?
as I wandered through the fortress, and there it lay. Red leather.
You really found it?
I read a bit of it.
What?
While reading it, I thought the writing style seemed familiar.
Really?
Well, yeah. As if I knew the writer himself. Or herself.
Women writing books. Come now.
Why not? I bet they would write better than many men.
Such audacity.
More like experience. I once helped with...
A person does all that work to learn to read and write, but then they sit you down at a table to copy the works of others for the rest of your life.
Waste of time, right?
Not just time, above all, talent.
Hold on. Who wrote this, then?
I did. Look, you've never thought about writing something.
Me? And what would I write?
How should I know?
I've been through quite a bit, but I never thought of writing...
Wouldn't you want...
I suppose...
There are still a few blank pages left, so
That sounds great.
come by during the day. When we have, I shall await you in my chair.
Ugh. Damn it.
to you.
Men's cruelty and wickedness.
They burned down the whole village, killed all the villagers, and drove the local lord out of his own castle. You see what that ginger fox Sigismund is doing to our land?
I'm going to see the Mint Master.
Any fool could say that.
I have an appointment.
All right.
From the foreign horde, and give all your property to your local church.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me.
Hold your horses. Actually,
You've come.
call it what you like.
The assembly. The what?
Surely you would.
Don't try that on me and tell.
I want to know what Sigismund tells the Count.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking? Forget it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel?
All right, all right. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately, and that will.
All right.
You can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook's is roughly around your age. Maybe, although not everyone would want to give up an opportunity.
Who's the...
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of otherwise.
What will I need?
Fast feet and good manners. And the...
Excuse me?
Do you think you can serve the king?
Well, no.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery.
Where can I find...
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the... That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him?
I'll be going there.
Just make sure.
May God give you health, sir. Hands off the door, all right? Hey! You're not allowed here. Go away. You can't be here. So, what'll it be? Leave here now.
Sorry?
I see those ears do indeed work.
Hell on earth! Just a few days walk from here. You have to... Talking with you. So what bothers you so much?
Christ! Pardon me.
God bless you, sir.
Good day.
Shoes here. Shoe repair. Fine wares.
God bless you, sir.
Greetings. What do
You must be...
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your...
Look here. It's not like I'm all them councillors stuffing their faces and go. Why would you want to...
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get...
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it.
I see. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you... Look here. Do you have any...
Of course.
All right, show the confirmation to the head butler.
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter... I didn't get round to picking...
Thanks.
You better... Take care for now.
My humble respects.
This place seems familiar.
What do you want?
I need a...
I'd
like a...
don't.
I can't...
I'll call.
I better not forget about that council assembly.
In a long time, I must say. I certainly wouldn't mind if you came again. What's the matter? Did you drop something?
Oh, excuse me.
You're always welcome here, good sir.
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time. Why is this stinky?
God bless you, sir.
Good doggy. Good boy. I don't know what you said to the Mint Master, but he left here.
I ought to go and see Rosa. She'll be expecting me. And I mustn't forget about the city council. So, shall we write?
Let's get started. How should I start?
You haven't thought of anything yet?
Now, I have many ideas.
Both?
Just tell me what you'd like. I'll take careful...
There are heaps of stories about men.
All right. A woman...
Such as...
Tell me one trait.
I think above all that she should be clever.
And isn't that rather detrimental for a girl?
Only fools say that. Jilted half-wits who met girls smarter than themselves.
You'd be surprised. My father is no fool, but at times he wishes I were more of a goose. Or better yet, that I would change overnight into a sun. But if the lady in our story is clever, should she employ her wits for good or evil?
I'm for good intentions. If we come up with an interesting woman, it would be a shame to write her as evil.
I agree. Too bad it's only on paper. I'd like to meet Our Lady in the flesh.
Well?
Not yet.
What?
A picture. I don't trust myself, especially if you're...
What?
Imagine a beautiful lady is standing before...
I'd rather keep what I do to myself.
Well, now we're done.
Oh, finally. I'm sore all over.
Your suffering is over. So what about that story?
Too bad there aren't more books.
Really? And what about the sketch?
Oh, it's pretty, really.
But otherwise, I think...
Well. And for that matter...
No beating around. Please do stop by sometime. Perhaps I can show you my...
You said you could...
If you ask nicely...
Very well then, Lady Noah.
That depends on what you're interested in. Or if you prefer act... But I won't so.
I'd like you to show... You shoot...
I prefer the...
Will you teach...
I didn't say I wouldn't contribute, but I'm not giving them a single groschen until I see cut stones, lime, scaffolding, and 20 men working.
Beautiful colours, striped fabrics.
Greetings.
Good to see you, friend. I'm telling you, Conrad's going to win the tournament.
I'm telling you, he doesn't stand a chance.
Conrad wins every time. Just look at him. He can cut you
Needles?
in half
Thread?
without even pulling his sword from the scabbard.
What would you like?
I'll have a look.
What can you do? Maybe next time.
Young fellow, they say no one stands a chance against them.
Hear ye, hear ye. Andreas Blümmel, bailiff of Guttenberg, and the council as a whole are looking for volunteers to repair the city walls. Any of you have gone to a fine day for some fine wares.
Gossiping about it won't do anyone any good.
A wonderful day for a wonderful...
I hear one Franta.
Aye, the finest. I spent the best part, but it was worth it.
As it happened, Franta asked, he gave me a certificate.
I was hoping he'd try...
Quality fabrics for great prices.
Come and take your pick. New wares.
Buy 2 pots, I've got lots. Have a bowl as well. Sound the bell.
Come and take a look. It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming. What?
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right. At least you're here.
We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on.
So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber. You don't want to be dragging a load. Everything has it. Do you know what you're for an inexperienced green?
Well, I'll happily listen to...
I should, sir. Now listen. A good way, in short, but when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run, you'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take white Tokai or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door.
But for Councillor Adam of Zargitz, you must not, when he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. We can't allow...
All right.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him...
Remember
that too, but more... And in general, a good...
Oh?
Well, yes, but oh, understood.
Absolutely. I'm awake.
Correct. And if you manage not to, but you'll...
I know everything I need.
Excellent. Put away your things here.
The city reserves are in urgent
There are the
need
pictures of wine.
Unversüchlich.
Hopefully I won't splash anyone's shoes.
Is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Boy, can you believe it? Why? Where did they get them?
Which wine?
You're the one who should know where they got the white. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them.
Look out.
God. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? Are you deaf? Smell a deal?
Why? What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubträger everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few... The city reserves are in urgent
There are the
need
pictures of wine.
Unversüchlich.
Hopefully I won't
Our
splash
current
anyone's shoes.
Waffenarsenal is a joke, and on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
A cup of red.
What are you
And
getting
don't
at,
you skip on
Eldris?
this.
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Are you
That
blind?
Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe
Come
it?
now, waiter. I want it
Where
red.
did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they
Thank
got
you,
them.
waiter.
Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich?
Look out.
All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott.
Supposed to serve
It
the
is eine
weapons
Schande
people
when
running around the
outlaws
building with.
have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what
Hey, waiter.
Schwierigkeiten this
Pour
is.
me some monastery wine.
The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing
That's not a
down
good
and
idea,
you want
sir.
to
This
defend
is
yourself
unbelievable.
Leave here
with a
with the
few
wine.
rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest
White top,
silver heap
pour me
in the
red wine.
kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get
Are
the
you
coin for
blind?
better
Mind where you're
We
going.
can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the Yemeni state of our armory.
Thank the Lord.
And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
I'd like some monastery wine. Refill my cup, boy.
So, the cleanliness
That's
of the
not a good
city
idea,
is
sir.
not
This is
what
unbelievable.
it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right.
Look out.
We do
More
have
wine,
baths.
Master Bailiff.
I have enough
Adam's old
wine.
ones.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, go and get it.
Where can I find this?
Use your eye and come.
But it's still just a tax.
Mind where you're
What else
going.
would you want?
If the town itself took charge of the baths, the profits would be much bigger. And all the other baths would chip in with their taxes, too.
What? More baths?
Nice.
The
Whose
need
silver
for
would
cleanliness
this be?
and citizens' health should not be underestimated.
So,
I did.
that's all. And now go back.
Just a few steps from the city walls.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spend. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Pour me some monastery wine.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that.
Sir?
Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
Thank the Lord.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Thank you, Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries, students, and other scum of all kinds, but city councillors?
Be specific, Forsooker.
Waiter!
Are you blaming one of us?
Ah, and look who spoke first.
First of all, it wasn't a duel. It was supposed to be an honorable combat. And I didn't even take part in it.
And that's the only reason...
Are they only just pressing the grapes for that Tokai?
If you want to blame somebody,
hang around me.
You should find a finger at the youngster here who's...
Excuse
you wish.
Sir Ulrich. Never mind.
Go.
I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German Menhard. Who knows who that fellow is?
Don't be ridiculous.
Refill, sir.
Do you think I come to the council just to guzzle wine? Come here!
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I can't just get...
All right.
I knew while you're at it, count good, because I'm bored.
And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole
That
town
was easy
garrison.
enough, and he wanted
The
me to
guards
count
are
the
apparently
winged
settling
figures.
accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
You can rest assured the whole town is already laughing at us all day long. So what if they have one more
Mind
reason?
where you're going.
So,
Words exactly.
really? And did you count those?
Squabbling constantly at the
I didn't have time.
Your work is...
Scathed.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Ah, to hell with it. We'll never get anywhere like this. Why waste our time?
Since years, the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed
Hey, waiter!
there's a war going on?
Pour me some Tokai.
Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city
Sir?
behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
You,
And
lad.
what would that be?
You look familiar.
For instance, that
Have we
you'd like to have
Well, naturally.
altar there.
I go
So
to your
what if I
tavern almost
would?
every day.
Hold your horses,
Really?
gentlemen. That
Then you
space
must
in
have
the side
decent
nave
wages
is
to be
mine.
able to visit the
Hell
best
is
tavern
over,
in
my
town
friend.
regularly.
Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
Hey,
What?
boy.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Full cup of monastery
Those wrestlers
wine.
of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all
Sir?
been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards
It's
raided
you?
and threw them all out.
I see you
Ah,
come up
yes,
in the
I
world.
had
From
forgotten.
a bathhouse boy
What
to
do
a
we have to
waiter.
discuss next?
You'll go a long way.
I might make councillor one day.
You're a merry soul, lad. I like that.
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Gyurcseg össze, a legjobb katonákat, és kelkinek útra!
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
And like this plan of fives!
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too.
I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. He's got more fairy tale.
Can he be
he's a blabbermouth. Besides, he defended Kutten. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been...
How does it feel to...
What can I...
Or...
No fear of that in Mike. Wine...
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches.
Have you perchance...
I'll leave that to the older and wiser.
Dear me. But I suppose I'll have to...
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the Lord...
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find...
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult to tell. After all, and we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the... And this is...
We would rather not be here. Why did we have to come here, Sadie?
Because we all need... And why would they...
Are you here to arrange...
We have more serious... The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. You have men and...
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted
everything in good time.
Did you come to lend money to the Lord?
Not to lend, but to give.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money...
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzig Kobyla, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
L'chaim.
Everything all right?
I can't wait for...
I reckon you'd have to be
pretty We will leave it anyway. All of these.
Would you tell me something about...
What can I... It was never exactly glorious.
Surely it...
There are many fools who would rather take out their gall on us and start to... in times of uncertainty.
Attitudes like yours that this country is in the shit.
Christ be praised. Greetings to you.
I'm glad you finally accepted my invitation. I've almost lost all hope.
It's not that I didn't want to, but understand that my absence from the city council would have serious consequences.
I understand. I appreciate your coming here all the more.
I'll have to justify myself before the council and come up with some reasonable explanation.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that...
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. I am a warrior.
My word.
Mais non. And I'm glad to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How did you end...
Ah, c'est you and only lost it...
That needs some...
Oh, misère.
So?
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity.
Oh?
My neck was not at risk in Maleshov. I may have still, but they never broke...
You say you're a poet?
Jamais. This poet, I think not. To recite...
Where have you been on your travel?
But of course, if you are interested in my greatest journeys, then if you are interested in my greatest...
And you wouldn't by any chance know...
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface.
How come almost no...
I am operating, as my great benefit is my strong connection with the... There, everyone knows my name.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord. By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing? We'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
As it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan, and the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut...
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund but we'll be waiting in the military...
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp...
but Sigismund's army is demoralized. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves.
But he can't retreat either.
And that's exactly why we'll wait. For the plan to work, we need allies. We just need negotiators.
Are you saying you said...
More like in... If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interest...
You're certainly not the first to tell...
Why are you doing...
Because I want to put... And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Why me?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. There aren't many like...
What if it does?
I refuse to even consider that outcome.
Tell me a bit more about those...
Certainly.
Botchek of Kunstadt.
That's just the thing. He doesn't play the big game. He always goes for the sure thing.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the... Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guild.
Anna of Waldstein.
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised...
I was quite surprised to see her.
A male affair? Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young... But don't trust appearances. She's got...
And what use can she be to us?
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to... There are wicked tongues that claim... And that it was thanks to...
I'll get on it then.
I wish us both...
Success. God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like...
God be with you.
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Job's plan has some gaps.
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ.
I should say so. All sorts of people. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure...
Hit the nail on the head again.
I am rarely
I'd say you have a better nose for people.
Not only for people, but also...
Who did you learn from?
I acquired the basics from my husband, and the rest I learnt quickly. So, to the point.
Nothing more than support and resources for an army.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask...
It's not only your money. You're well able to negotiate.
Then if you want me to support you...
Do you have something in...
Well, one of the guests here has...
Who's...
Hamann Alder. Now, if you were to switch these...
Have you fallen out?
No, no. Alda is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband, and the fact that I'm handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
And these papers...
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear.
I'm supposed to...
Haman Alda was given the documents to deliver. He hasn't yet had a chance to look at them.
And the papers...
Just insignificant documents.
All right, I'll help you.
Alda will surely have the papers in his saddlebags. Bring them to me. But watch yourself.
Take a look at that. A nightingale surrounded by hawks. Job's the nightingale. He looks more like a wet hen to me.
It's quite unusual to see him cornered like this. Godwin, we didn't have much time for conversation.
With pleasure, sir. What are you expecting from today's gathering?
Well, but all goes as long as we proceed without...
I couldn't help but notice you...
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words. Still...
You know, I am. And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God... Where did you leave Sir Divish?
Haven't you heard? No one even imagined Divish would...
As they say.
Godwin.
Well... May I have a...
You? Anytime. With you, at least, there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this...
have you got something against the Kuttenberg?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silk, and they think that can...
But surely they're not...
Allies or...
Young Lord Capon is finally...
He got a harsh lesson. But if not, war...
Do you think there's really going to be a...
I sincerely hope so.
What do you think about...
Are you testing me? Jobs...
To turn out well, some are up to their...
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile...
What brings you here? Greetings.
Aren't you a bit...
What's your problem?
God forbid.
Not really.
Shall we roll some dice?
Well, I'll wait at the... Hey, you! What are you doing here?
I'm waiting here.
Oh.
I've been watching you for a...
Who in God...
In God's name, indeed.
Is it that obvious?
Don't blaspheme.
And in the morning, when I'm... Even though my...
That's... And then lying about it. You won't. As long...
I'll start... Hey, what about the dice game?
Friend.
I've been waiting around like a fence post.
Somehow I'm no longer in the mood for it.
That makes two of us.
I've got those papers from Alder.
Quiet!
My lady, well, here they are. You're welcome.
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
How could I refuse a toast?
And to the six...
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Not even... I'd like to check your horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do. Well. I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without a by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up then. What are you doing here?
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough!
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Swing with your whole arm, not just your wrist. Look in my eyes, not at my sword.
That will do. My God. Where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. You could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the Archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I...
Only...
I always wondered...
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed, but now...
And that's why you want...
Aye.
That sounds very important. Considering you and Alder are... After your... Actually, I don't think you should even...
What else?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out.
Do I have it?
If it's really that...
All right, then. It's a nice idea.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an out...
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees...
I expect Alder's not... Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how to thank
You can drag me to a tavern sometime.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Good day. And with you?
No, it needs a bit more.
They're without honor.
We're trying to forge an alliance with our common enemy.
They're trying to do one thing and one thing only. Line their pockets. Oh, these grand arrows. I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning.
But then you'd miss all. It seems Liechtenstein's looking for allies.
And how's he gonna do it? Didn't you see them all?
Well,
the only approach that'll work with Sigismund is open resistance.
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay free for a while.
That's one thing you can always...
God for...
In that case, it'll be up to you. I'm sure.
A lot of people think the wealthy burghers will stick, whether out of fear.
No, that's to be expected. As long as
Well, at least there's a few individuals.
Sigismund confiscated his castle and not to mention that his son was killed in the siege of the city.
Dice are falling.
Sir Bocek, I need...
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone Jobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes and...
On the contrary.
Does that improvement include a few thousand...
A few thousand men at arms, only in order to get...
You've got my attention, but...
Don't worry, it's not just your money I want to...
Really? Name it...
Anna of Volstein.
Truly? Well, let's...
I wouldn't mention the word...
All right. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look at. I can't risk it all.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing...
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't...
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka...
I believe Liechtenstein.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up...
How about...
He's a young...
Like I'm invisible or something.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women, and he'll give her...
And to half the wenches. And on the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation. And Hanush can... Maybe it...
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon.
I don't care what the young... If he agrees...
Pushing a friend to...
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice.
Christ, what's the hold up?
I've got some good news.
The bad news is there's hardly any fee. There's some old bat standing there with two young girls, but she watches over them like a mother. So at least...
You're going to...
Is she at least pretty?
I don't know. I've never seen her.
You're real now.
To your house. Sir Hanush.
You do?
Young Lord...
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my... I mean, with...
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bocek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Bocek of Kunstadt? The Bocek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want...
Cheers!
Cheers to you.
Sir Bochek, your niece Yith...
So Hanush agreed?
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yith...
Here's to a good...
I'm still hoping it works out. We walk out of here with a clear plan. But maybe you were right. It was probably not the best idea.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our gob...
Is this...
Like I said, tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what...
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bochek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use...
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes! And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Yes! The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas!
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wencesla's side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the Council was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
you doing? Margaret Lumley. Didn't he say that Lord Constance
Meum et propositum inter perla
enemy with cavalry.
How'd you like a...
The art of winemaking has a long tradition. Recipes are passed on. I myself was even the French. The king himself.
I expect his lordship had the best barrels rolled up.
Best, this wine would perhaps be suited to the inferior.
Baron Vaku Voku.
I'm filled with grease.
Calling out. I'm begging to be eaten.
Are you in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast. So,
Touching.
come now.
I never... Not a bit.
In that case, fuck.
I've got a tongue.
Well,
his lordship is so...
To hell with that kegs. I had my eye on him all evening and left the rest of us to drink cheap drink.
You can bet on it.
I don't...
You're right. I don't know about you.
We reached an agreement, but it's going to take time to raise an army. Until then, Sigismund's men can one after another.
I wouldn't despair.
They're trying to agree on something they won't remember in the morning.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudart. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right...
You're changing the subject, so you don't have to admit I'm right. Conrad, vouch for me.
I'm having a good time.
There's a fucking...
Well, what are you missing? Don't you dare get...
Aye, I forgot. Only the younger Lord of Rabors is allowed to give it. Leave it out. No, they wouldn't have to force me. That you...
Well, let's have a...
Forgot?
I don't play...
Oh, you can stuff yourself enough.
Wonder...
Sure.
Playing for coin.
Well, I might have something.
And what?
Let's keep it...
What the hell?
You bet.
God be with you.
G'day. G'day.
I'll be with you.
Got me with you.
You can dip. But if you don't like it, here you are.
Ah, you've got no imagination. Like I could shove it down the back of the cus.
Then we'll have to discuss it. It's a horse. Not a bad one.
Wonder.
Sure. I don't. Oh, you.
With you?
And how should I interpret this?
How come you're still here, sir?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I want. But you know how it goes. I explained to the Margrave that I'm not going in. I'm too old.
Did you at least discuss?
Nothing to discuss. It's the pride of our family.
But there are two castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush.
What?
Deal with him yourself, though.
Have you ever thought about getting married again? It would
Looking at him closely, I reckon he's more of a draft horse. There are a few of those around.
Everybody likes a drop of white.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of your fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. He wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Jesus! You're surrounded crystals! He can't make it on his own! Take that! Bad luck!
Step back! Stand your ground! Hey, get him! Coming out with his Go to hell! Watch yourselves! Don't kill him! This one's mine.
Quick!
I'll be done with you in a flash.
Whoa, whoa. Flanker.
Show what you made of!
Nice strike. You won't be able to take another one like that. Do it. You won't get me. Too slow. Fuck that.
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin!
How did you get... Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone alright?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to...
They've got the raise on...
So we have a plan to count...
But, as you can see, our allies again. Oh, God, be so kind.
What happened?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers. She was simply in the wrong place. And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost.
What do you mean,
I got there in time. Christopher tried to defend her father. But old grievances aside, Odorin is...
Oh, they all have their quirks. Cousin Botchek's a money-grabbing magpie.
We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you.
You knew...
Markvart bragged about it to Sigismund, and Sigismund promised to make him Lord of Raborsh in return.
When he sees what...
You find that funny? Do you like watching those foreigner dogs rampaging around and slaughtering innocents? Who else has to die before we do something about it?
Tell us about it. We were neck-deep in corpses.
Well, not you.
Fuck you, Jan. I'd trade places with you in a heartbeat, trust me.
We've lost a lot of allies. We'll have trouble finding new ones. Well, are you surprised?
Is there anything?
Definitely not. We'll treat the wounded, then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for...
If I survive the journey... Oh.
The king announced one more thing at the council. That is...
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall.
They're our allies.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is reluctant.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out.
He's here too.
Aye, escorting the rabbi. Anyway, we've got... Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone... I want to know.
I'll be done that the Lord is punishing them like this.
God's punishment or not, brought it upon themselves. Wojciech is as greedy as a pig. Hinek is... well, you know.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
They didn't even spare the animals.
And to us?
We have arrows.
Good to see you.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked up...
They could well have... If it hadn't been for you, Henry...
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that.
Well, they killed Lady Anna of Waldstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our... Without them, we can hardly...
We'll figure out...
But how?
Get a grip.
You're right. Nevertheless...
Actually, at Sigismund's council...
God's word! We need to get back to the...
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. You'll be more useful... Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get...
We've had enough.
They'll never...
What do you make of this?
He's unquestionably... He rambles on a lot, though. Although it was... Otherwise, he seems... If a little...
I honestly... He's as full of tales as an old bit...
no. As for his constant chat, and ideally not... On the other hand, when Sigismund invaded, instead, give him a chance to...
What happened when von Bergov hauled you off after the...
It was It was a bit better in Malish.
Did anything happen?
No. But it took... I was traveling with von Aulitz's minions. They hauled me in. They treated my wounds a bit, but I was...
What did they do with you?
Nothing much. They took care of my wound, but they treated me decently, as befits a noble. Only I almost went mad from being...
What was the problem?
That I couldn't get out of there. I was... It's just that since Nabar... Actually, I never did. I had a feeling the roof would fall on my head.
I understand.
That's a fact. And above all...
Great.
You can be the Castellan or something. I'll even have a forge built.
They didn't let you out at all? But you were in that room for 8?
No. They let us walk around the fort, but most of the time, like I say...
What did Bomber...
Just the usual courtesies. The captivity of nobles has to observe certain formalities. They behaved fairly respectful about Radzig and Hanush, and especially Jobst.
And what did he tell?
Nothing that he didn't already know. I played as dumb as the villagers.
And did he swallow it?
I think he suspected I was bluffing a bit. And then he tried.
My word. But the main thing is...
Indeed.
The best thing we can do is to keep doing our work.
What if the old lord doesn't come back?
Then we'll have a young one. He's not a little boy anymore. Soon he'll get married and have a bunch of children.
We can only hope. What do you think you're doing?
But he'll live, right?
He should. He was covered in blood, but most of it probably wasn't his.
We need to get...
Hold on. I'm just going to clean.
Horde of ruins. I'll leave that out. At least you survived. Do you think you can make it to Sukhdol?
I hope so.
All right. Peter of Pisek is our ally. He'll surely let you stay there, at least until you get back on your feet.
No one knows where
Like you took care of me?
Do not start with that.
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. Just tell him.
What did he talk about?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well, the thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son? How did...
Yes, his son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life I thought, but now that I know, I will never see him.
I can tell you about him if you want. This is not the end. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a gezerah?
That is hard to...
Nonsense. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. And all that...
This is what we were afraid of. We need to get back. Will you come with us?
I'll come.
Very well.
Let's not waste time.
Thank God you're all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka? What brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast, and I see instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course. I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Do you think that's a good idea?
I'm not.
All right then.
perish. Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter. We need to get everyone out of there fast.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, how... What was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get. We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time. What was he like? I mean, Martin.
He was a good man.
Seriously. Whip those fucking horses.
All right. Schnell. Schnell.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happy.
Our sins?
You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing, I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up, little curva. My horse is getting numb.
I heard something.
So, do you hear anyone?
If they manage to get all the way here, it is all over.
No, I think... I must have just imagined it. Let's keep moving. We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the contempt you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
This way, Henry. Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're going to make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now?
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time. Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking.
Go and check it out. I'll gather up my things in the meantime.
Show what you're made of!
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friend.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck. I'm sure Mum is waiting.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can...
But sir, if any more of them come here... I can take care of myself. God be with you.
Adam, is that you? What happened?
They climbed over the wall. One of them must have hit me.
Get up. We have to get to the shul fast. Can you walk?
I can't.
Don't worry. I'll help you. Henry, go and get Mummy. She will be in that house on the left. Bring her here.
What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, Mum.
Mein Gott!
Nothing. He's out on the...
Wait!
My name is Henry, and I'm a friend of Sam's.
Thank you!
Watch out! More are coming! Run!
What's going on?
Sam!
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to this...
Through the backyard!
I'll get.
Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them! Leave us alone! Watch out! They're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
I'm not getting killed in...
Through the yard! That is you to the left! Can you help them?
Please leave her alone. Wait, Spanish. Fighters all! Help me with him! I'm here! I'll be done with you in a flash! Keine Gnade!
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way.
Fucking bastard! Mummy, are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
is it, fuckers? You'd rather slaughter women and the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. It's a fucking task.
Never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone. There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back. For how long, though? As long as we need to.
Come on! Push!
Show what you made of! Give me strength! Keep your eyes out!
Come on! Push!
Come on, then! Come on! Hey! Get
We'll rid this place of you, scum! We'll rid this place of you, scum! Take that fucker out!
You won't get me! Bash him on the head!
You're not getting me! Say a prayer if you can! So I'm pissed! You're not only an idiot, you're a devil!
Bleeding like a
I'm keeping you! There's more of us!
You'll pay for that!
Fucking hell!
That's not...
No, you don't!
Bleeding like a
Smash your other arm! Strike! You killed me! Kurma! I'm wounded! No, you don't. True blood! Yeah! Christ, I'm hit!
Early! Send that fucker out, damn it! You're dead! What order?
Come on! Everyone's inside!
Henry, come on! Let's go!
Got him on me. Let's go. It's this way.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Just leave them here like this.
There's nothing
Thank
we can
you,
do now.
boy.
We must return, O Lord. How long shall
Where's
thou be
Miriam?
with us?
Where's Miriam?
Where is she?
Where is she?
Fill us with thy mercy.
Are you alright?
We are all right.
Thank you for helping us. For PK.
That's alright.
To you too.
Henry is...
Henry.
Alright, have a safe...
Ihr hier...
Sei ges...
Gut, Ingele. Sorg dich nicht. Es ist nicht wert, kein...
Thank you, Henry, for everything.
Don't worry. Even if that happens, it will be able to pull the wagon. Look at it.
Yes, pull it will, but it will not...
Are you alright?
I'm fine.
Is there anything...
Mein Gott. Now we have...
I know this might not be the best time, but... Do you think we could talk about Martin?
What? You know my Martin?
I do. He's, well... He's my father.
Bori Hashem.
I mean, not actually by blood. But he raised me.
Mein Sie's Kindele. Tell me. How is he?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh. Tehena Shutzurara Bitzroir Hahayem.
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... Well... They both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything alright?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about... About Martin.
How did you...
It was such... He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town. But there was no place among your people.
And...
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened that...
My Martin would never leave. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoraisa. Forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other. Until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant.
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin, but he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out.
And did you ever go...
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. And I could not just leave and go looking for him.
All right.
Before you go, tell me.
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. I dream about him quite often. About that last day, and he said a life of adventure can be over before it begins.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen.
Everything should...
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow.
Have a safe...
Sei gesund.
If it was not for you, we would not have made it.
Many have died in... You are right. How happy I would...
What will you do now?
Now we must find help in some other community.
Do you think you'll...
Well, the mercenaries might follow. We will split up. Besides, who...
So the agreement with the lords in...
What makes you...
Oh, I do. But you've lost it.
It is true that the Gutenberg Gehele can... Especially...
Sarah told me you drove Martin the...
I had...
But if you hadn't done it...
Perhaps. But what about you?
No. Probably not. God be with you.
Zai...
You managed to get the documents?
I've been thinking about it, and the time for spying is over. There's no one to convince.
So what then?
I feel responsible for what happened.
But we still have a lot of work to do.
A spy master is of no use without his network. Only if...
Well, that doesn't matter.
No, Henry, I played...
So the court spy and master schemer would rather be an armed... I didn't expect you...
I may not have been in this world all that long, but unfortunately... So many people dead.
There's a war...
But that doesn't mean...
All right. Have it your way.
And with you.
Come here. Ah.
I'm not buying...
No, wait, I've got...
What exactly?
Now that...
How much?
For you?
I'm not paying that.
God, you're... So let's forget... To hell with you!
Show your stuff!
Fucking You won't get me!
So, brother, are there enough reasons for us to move on?
Unfortunately, not enough of them.
What a mess.
But we don't have any money. So, I reckon... Just promise me you won't fuck up for... As if I...
Sir Vaculin. Bien sûr. Where does the name...
That is simple. One day, I showed... Or would you rather hear...
Arezzo.
And so it was. That is where I earned my... Enguerrand range is... Out of nowhere, the enemy appeared on our... But I saw a gap in the enemy's main phalanx. Un chevalier...
I reckon King...
That was complete. Alors... I caught them by surprise. My attack sowed confusions in the enemies, and that is how we won the famous victory at her. No doubt you had no inkling at Maleshov what...
A bold man.
Quite right, just as Monsieur Chapon says.
So, you disobeyed your... Your attack could have ended in a total...
In short, I saw an opportunity.
What did you...
He made me a knight.
I reckon he wanted to...
Do not talk nonsense.
What other...
Oh, many, mon ami. It would take a week to recount them all. On the Italian field, we faced John Hawkwood. Surrounded, we were... But just then...
You went...
Mais non! And observed, I mounted my horse and as I rode away by chance, thinking we were trying to break. But while the English were occupied, I saved many men from certain death that night, and
Damn it.
That is... But you were just...
I wanted to break, but as I say, I merely fought. Stick close to me, Henri.
Why the hell do they pour
With I came to the court from because, and remember this, but the king was in a bad mood. Maybe I thought the news of...
How could you tell it?
Ha! I climbed up to his... And lo and behold, the king was wasting not a moment. In return, the king bestowed on me the title of Échanson, or cupbearer. Unfortunately...
What?
Well, perhaps I should...
Luckery and Cargouche. Sounds like a pair...
En aucun cas. There's two great knights. She claimed first, Le Gris Evans, and if you promise...
Tell me this.
Bien. As I say, the Carou, a blessed blade, an instrument. So, I had several... That is how I first came...
God bless.
That's for...
It was one of the greatest things. Half of France came to watch, including the king him. I later told the story to anyone. I could have written it my...
Tell me what happened at court.
I made...
It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Oui, I suffered a combination.
You were in...
Of course. My birthplace gave me an... That is, all the ships, of course. But my advice was sound. I told him as much.
A sea voyage from France to...
A risk, perhaps. A man must think...
Oh, They got storms, pirates. You should have tried.
You are right, but that is under Hanseatic control. Africa, mon ami, that is the land of just imagine selling. Remember the...
What was the hunt?
We were out in the... There had long been rumors about... I set off after it. When I arrived, it turned out that my aunt had... I fell out of her face.
That could...
Quite right. A misfortune like that which could... But the other lords were afraid I would outshine...
Tell me about...
Quite far. Then you sail down the road, Anvers, Bruxelles, Louvain, above the Dukes of Burgundy and the Imp. But like everywhere else...
How did you end up...
Leaving the court with a modest sum. I traveled a lot, spending... When I learned that l'Empereur Charles...
So people...
Bien sûr! I bought the abandoned Miskowitz, and for a time I settled. But even here, fate did not let me. For how better to make king? Victory was assured, but the burghers had stripped of my possessions.
Sir Vaclin...
Where do you think? Perhaps I have already mentioned that I can communicate. I now speak French, German, Italian, Latin.
Thanks for sharing. What do you think?
Well, I cannot say I expected to end up in... But a man must...
What do you think is...
Le Chevalier Jan? Well, that takes a lot more.
I can't get Catherine. I'm sure you have more experience of...
But for my tastes, Mademoiselle Catherine...
That's not really what...
Là est la question.
So do I.
I have no idea. But she...
Oh, come on.
I am a good...
What do you think of... You think so?
My instinct...
How do you get...
Oh, those two. Once in Kuttenberg, but he was wrong.
How do you get on?
Oh, young Lord Chapon may be inexperienced, and needless to say, Godwin and Jim. And that devil in press cloth.
Have you met...
The priest who is very... In addition, he can play, and in drinking wine, he beats...
Have you had the chance to...
Samuel, it is strange that he joined your... our group.
What do you think of...
A good warrior.
Well.
And that is just the problem.
About this merry... Tell me.
Mon ami, Paul. After all, I had to live. I thought it would be enough to...
Only...
Précisément. I, who fought in 5 countries.
What other countries?
In Italy. In the meantime, however, I can pass on some...
I'd like to learn...
It will acquire a special...
About this...